Kuprewicz. Sam playing Merfolk, Marsh playing No Bant. The No Bant, of course, standing for Natural Order. I'm Gavin Bure here with Brad Nelson at the Start SCGINDY Open Series here in Indianapolis. And we're in the quarterfinals of the Legacy portion. Just 3 short rounds left to play before the day is over. And the tournament is concluded. Standard is, of course, already in the books. We saw Mono Red take it down early this morning. You'll be able to find the replays of that later on in the week. But if you want to just see the deck lists, you can find those all right now on StarCityGames.com. You can find the top 32, not just top 16, top 32 deck lists from the tournament. So you can see some brand new standard technology.
Yeah, new format. We need deck lists out there. Important pieces of information.
Nothing quite like deck lists. So, all right, players got moved over to the feature match tape. And here we go. Marsh we had on earlier, and he won his feature match.
Yeah.
That we saw. So
plays really good.
Sam's good. Looks like Marsh also picked up the first game. So Sam is going to be on the play this time around.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm fiending because I've been watching Magic and not playing it, but I want to play a team draft against Marsh. I don't know why.
Against him?
Against him, yeah.
Against him?
Well, I want to play against him.
Oh, you just want to play against him? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But so team draft is like preferred battle. It's like, we're in like the early parts of the AD, and they're like your preferred mode of battle is like Coliseum fight.
Yeah.
And like now in 21st century Magic players, it's like preferred form of battle, like testing your metal, team draft.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it is for a lot of Magic players.
It's a blood war.
I mean, Winston draft is pretty bloody too.
Winston?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very bloody. Only when I play against Conley Woods. Every other time I laugh and giggle. When I play him, it's a fight.
Fight to the death, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a 3.
So the players have sideboarded. We are going into game. We are going into game 2 here. I'm going to see if I have their deck list lying around here at all. We did cover Marsh earlier, so
yeah, it's got to be somewhere.
Deck list should hopefully be here, unless it was one of the ones that we crumpled up and.
The first time I went to and commentated SCG Open, we always had to give our deck list back. Now we get to keep them, and I thought it was awesome. But now we just like have this huge pile of deck lists that we.
Like we said, deck list report. Yeah, we apparently lost Marsh's deck list.
I also threw some earlier.
Yeah, they're some of them got thrown away earlier, but maybe let's check out StarCityGames.com and see if the deck lists are already up. Let's take a look. Once they're up on StarCityGames.com, I'll be able to see them, and well, so will you. They're being entered right now, so they may or may not be up yet.
It's a great picture of the top 8.
Yeah, excellent picture of the top 8. It looks like Sam and Marsh still shuffling away.
Yeah, they're getting.
Make sure their deck is plenty randomized for the second game. Do you ever find that when you shuffle so much, you just end up mana screwed?
No, I don't get mana screwed much.
What do you think the secret to that is?
Cheating.
No,
kidding. Kidding, guys. Kidding. No, I don't know. I mean, it's just the game, right? Like, it happens and it doesn't happen. I don't really, like, remember not. Like, sometimes you get mana screwed, sometimes you don't.
Well,
it's true.
Yes.
No, I mean, it's true. Like, I don't really remember times that, like, I can't remember the last time I kept 7 or kept 6 or kept 5, like. I don't remember those things in games. I remember like situations and learning stuff, but not the little small things.
All right.
Like everyone gets mana screwed.
All right. So players shook their hands, and they're each drawing their 7 in almost identical fashion. That's pretty cool. Felt like I've seen the motions at the same exact time. Now Sam is ahead of the game. One of the tricks, of course, is you want your opponent to draw their hand first, so you can look at them as they take their opening draw. If they're on the play. If you
have the ability to take information out of their eyes.
Right.
But then
or just stare them down.
The same thing applies if your opponent can do that to you as well. Like if you wait too long and to look at your hand, they might gather information that you didn't give if you're both looking at your hands.
Usually I look up and try and get information really quickly while they're making a decision, then I look at mine.
It's almost impossible to get information just from an opening hand.
Really?
Like real information.
There's tons of information from opening hands.
Like, explain something.
Where they position their cards in their hand.
If you're playing, sure.
Like if you play against somebody and they pick up their hand and they like move around like where a bunch of the cards are, a lot of players will like organize their cards in specific ways. And if you can keep track of that during the game, it's easy to figure out if they have lands or spells.
It's so difficult to actually do that, to pull it off. Anyway, Curse Catcher in on turn 2.
I don't think it's that difficult. A lot of the best players have
Oh, and he missed
train
his
himself
land
to really
drop.
do that. Yeah, so Sam, no land drop on turn 2 for Sam. Just curse catcher go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of times that I can really do well at reading people, but it's usually in the middle of a situation of a game. Like, the actual technical side of them holding their cards, I find very difficult to actually absorb any information from it.
Well, I mean, I think everybody is good at different things when it comes to reading. You know, for example, some people might be good at technical reads. Some people might be good at specific soul reads.
Sure.
And everyone has their own little talent. And the best players are usually the ones that are totally multifaceted and have a wide range of this. Of course, on the other hand, Paulo says he can't read anybody at all. So,
Yeah.
But his technical reads are very good. If you watched in Worlds, you saw that he spell pierced a turn 1 preordain when most people wouldn't do that.
You got lucky.
No, I think he played that well. Like, his opponent played a Glacial Fortress tapped, which indicated to Paulo that, he didn't have many other lands in his hand. Thought about his hand for a while. Paulo was like, oh, well, I should probably spell pierce this, and ended up winning him the game.
Sweet. Against who?
It was against Jonathan Randall, too hot to handle, in the quarterfinals of Worlds.
Jonathan Randall, if you're out there watching this, you made me sweat so worse than I've ever sweat because you didn't beat Paulo.
Fair enough.
And good job, Paulo, if you're listening. Anyway, so fetch land on turn 2 from Marsh.
All right, so Marsh's board, it's 2 dual lands,
Philagoyf.
Tundra and Tropical Island. And down comes Meddling Mage.
Oh, we brought Meddling Mage in. That's
So-
really interesting.
Yeah, bring Meddling Mage against Murphy. I don't think a lot of players would do that. I wonder what card he's going to name here. Like, it just, if you play Meddling Mage right and you have those kind of reads on a
Yeah.
player about what cards they have, then you can just, make it a 2-2 that shuts off what your opponent's doing. Like, Curse Catcher can't profitably attack anymore. If he missed a land drop, so his 2 drops must be pretty good. Maybe he has a lot of Lord of Atlantis.
I would probably say, Lord of Atlantis or Silvergill Adept.
Yeah, I would definitely name one of those 2 cards. Silvergill Depth seems pretty reasonable to me also, yeah.
Oh, he named Dismember.
Dismember, okay.
I think Sam just... No, thought he tapped a Curse Catcher, but he must not have.
No. Yeah, no land for Sam there. Not a good sign for
Yeah,
him.
Marsh might be able to just pull away with this when he get into the top 4.
All right. Meddling Mage serves on in. Knocking Sam down to 18. Oh, and Wasteland on Sam's only land. I don't know. How can you keep a 1-lander when your opponent's deck has Wasteland in it?
Well, he has 1 main, 1 sideboard, right?
Well, I don't have Marsh's deck list on me.
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
remember. It's 1 main, 1 sideboard.
Fair enough. Oh, man. This is bad. Pretty bad for Sam. And by pretty bad, I mean his board is Curse Catcher to the end versus double Meddling Mage. So what is the second Meddling Mage name? Would you name Lord here or Silvergill Adept? Or Aether Vial, potentially? I might name Vial if he has no lands.
Vial? No.
Now, he doesn't have a Vial, but if he draws it, like, it's his one way of getting back into the game. He names Submerge. Okay, that's interesting. I can get behind Submerge. Just cut off all of his removal spells and start playing big guys. That's pretty reasonable. And Sam draws, discards a Submerge. Well done, Marsh. Marsh draws, plays 3rd land, attacks for 4 with Meddling Mage.
And the pieces of paper.
Piece of paper, make sure to get in there too. And there's another Reliquary. This game will be over in pretty short order too. Okay, there's a Force from Sam there.
We have a chance.
Marsh is going to force it back.
So you're saying there's not a chance?
See if the night resolves. Alright, he's going to Curse Catcher it. So Sam Curse Catchers the Force, reducing his board to...
Marsh was maybe a little this game's going well for me. It's kind of impressive that the Curse Catcher gets forced.
Alright, so Sam has nothing. No lands, no creatures, nothing.
Staring down 2 bears.
Sam just draws a non-land. Could be a flawless victory here. Alright, Marsh draws. He's going to serve in for 4 more with those Meddling Mages. Drop Sam down to 9 life. Let's see if Marsh has a follow-up creature. Caracas taps 4.
Jace.
Oh, Fate Seal you. Why, yes, I will.
I think this will be good.
Is it a land? No. Oh, he leaves it on top. And Sam just concedes.
That's game.
He doesn't need to play that out.
Marsh takes it, and he makes it to the top 4. And another blistering fast game for this top 8.
Yeah,
These players are getting it done.